Hey. Yo, I had to get my hair together. I'm sorry. I'm 9 minutes, 10 minutes late. I'm just waiting for the co-host. What y'all thinking about the blue? I don't know. I said it anyway. Hey. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome to Let's Talk. Welcome to Let's Talk. Welcome to Let's Talk. So I'm waiting for the co-host to come on in. But in the meantime, between time, how was everybody's New Year's? Happy New Year's, everyone. 2023. Let's get it popping and all that. Yeah. You made it. You woke up. You still got all your limbs. You breathing and all that. Oh, yes. Let's get into it. Hope everyone has a do what you didn't do last year, do it this year, but do a little bit more. Try to change some things that you did last year. Try to accomplish some things that you didn't accomplish.
Good
This year is a
evening.
whole new year. Be blessed that you are able to join us for the new year. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Can you see me?
I was just talking about 2023 and
Yes,
everybody
good.
blessed the new
Happy New
year and all
Year.
that good stuff.
Yes.
Yes, praise Him.
Oh,
So
you
let's
looking
do some
nice and
things
blue
that we
today. I
didn't
love it.
do some things that we didn't accomplish. Let's do something different that we, would have never done before.
Yeah.
Just do something different.
Okay. So let's go right into it. What you got for us
I
this New
don't
Year,
know
Miss
why I can barely
Tiffany?
hear you, but I can hear you though. Okay.
Can you hear me better now?
A little, but I can still hear you.
All right. So what you got for us, Miss Tiffany,
I
today,
don't know what's
tonight?
going on with the volume. Is it your volume?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
I can hear you too, but you sound like distant.
Let me grab some other earphones. I sound distant. I still sound distant?
A little bit.
Well, you go ahead and talk. Let's see. I'm gonna get it. We'll get it together.
Okay. We just gonna I'm gonna hop right into it because we gonna do a little bit of celebrity talk tonight. Let's just hop on and get me and her was talking earlier on the phone. Let's just hop on into this Portia and Fallon situation. You know, um, I don't really be too much into the celebrities business to be keeping up on what they're doing, but I done seen the wedding. The wedding was beautiful, marvelous. Both of them, all of them, however many she had, they was nice.
She
Was
had
loving the red
quite a few. She had a
all around the
couple of
board.
them.
You are right now, but let's just get into this uh, associate type of so-called friendship for her and Fallon. Now, I'm just a little bit
Simon,
confused
Fallon
because even
was
though
the
Portia did say
ex-wife.
that her and Fallon was not friends, do y'all think that her assignment was still an okay thing to do? Me personally, I say no. I say no only because um, this girl, oh my God, hold on. I say no only because she brought her into her home. Now, she brought her into her home. She walked through that door. She was on that couch. She enjoyed that good food. She enjoyed the good music, the company, the talks, and all that. She pounced around in front of that girl's husband in her bathing suit. And then all of a sudden, bam, bam, boom, they getting together and they engaged and they married. Yes, Fallon was cheating on Simon. Okay, that's understandable, but she didn't go out and deal with none of Simon's boys, so that we know. We don't know if she did or she didn't, but as far as we know, she didn't go and dibble dabble with Simon's peoples. So whether her and Portia was friends or not, they was associates. And I brought you up at my house. So yeah, I invited you into my house. You brought your peoples, your sister and all that. So therefore we associates, we something. If Portia quote unquote said they wasn't friends, bitch, we're something. If I invited you into my home, you eating my food, you living up my life, and you pouncing around in front of my husband, bitch, and all of a sudden you is Mrs. whatever the fuck his last name is. Like,
Yeah, Gambino. Something with a Gabanis. Well, can you hear me?
I just don't think that was, I mean, I don't think that was okay to do. I mean, associated or not, the bitch invited her in her house. So that should have been off limits, whether they hanging out together, boo-hooing it up on a weekend or having girls' night, girl trips or whatever. I don't care. The bitch invited her into the crib, so therefore I feel as though that was wrong. Does it happen on a daily basis? Yeah, because that's life. But I still think that was wrong for her to do. Friend or no friend, associate or no associate. I invite you in my home is a more of the goddamn story. So my niggas should have been off limits. Just like I'm quite sure Simon's boys or whatever was off limits. What's your take on it?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
No, not good.
Oh
I can hear you.
Oh my God. See if y'all hear me? Well, first of all, I agree to disagree with you. So I do agree, but that was her coworker. So how many people work at banks or live in situations and may happen to see somebody and their partner, you know, in a car or maybe a holiday dinner or something like that, and they see their spouse and they don't really know them like that, but you may know her in passing. You may see her in the elevator. You may see her doing something, and then y'all get together, they break up.
Hold on, because I really can't hear you. I truly, I can hear you, but I really like.
I'm gonna go back out and come back in.
Yeah, come out and come back in because this shit is, I don't know why. Thank you, y'all. Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me good? I was late because I had to do something with this hair because this part was like sticking all the way out. But y'all liking the blue? Y'all liking the blue? I'm loving the blue. I'm gonna do something a little bit longer next time, but yeah, I'm liking the blue. Y'all see the back? Y'all see the color? Okay. But yeah, hopefully she go ahead and join back in. But as I was saying, I don't think that was okay for Portia to do because again, she invited homegrown into her crib, so I don't think that should have flew. So what y'all take on it? Y'all gotta take on it. Y'all don't give a fuck. I mean, because really with celebrities, I don't really be in tune with their lives like that, but I do watch the shows and all that. So that's just we haven't spoken on the celebrity top topic yet. So I just was throwing that out there because bitches is grimy, just like niggas is grimy too. But all in all, that I don't know about y'all, but I would have wanted to fight. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, whether we was hanging out together every day, all day long, on a girlfriend, on the phone, boop, bop, boop. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. You was still in my house, having a good time, off of me and my so-called husband, Diamond, bitch, you pouncing around in front of him this whole fucking time. See, that's where I be coming to say, like, all the time, like, how we carry ourselves in front of men and how we be damn half-ass fucking naked in front of somebody else's fucking husband, somebody else's fucking baby dad, boyfriend, summertime come, how we damn near half naked in these bikinis and shit. And yeah, and shit like that. I don't know what happened to her, but we gonna keep on talking. But shit like that, just like that, like he was looking at her and lusting over her and all that, like shit in nobody's woman be pouncing around in front of they dudes and some shit where you can see half-ass the fucking titties, the ass, all that. Like any kind of temptation to where that man down there gonna arise and start pumping and get the blood flowing and trying to be up in something else now. Like we should not be doing all that. Like I don't give a fuck with no nigga can ever tell you that I've ever fucked with. I've never pounced around my house. Cause I ain't never lived with them. They always live with me. But I ain't never pounced around my house when they people was over here and all that. Like I never did no extra shit to draw any kind of attention to no. I mean, yeah, some of they man's boys would ever still try to come at me, of course, but I was never the one to you know, trying to do all that. That shit is extra to me. That's extra. I don't know. I don't know. Don't tell me. Hey, Bestie. Hey, Sam. Hey, Candy. Hey, Cat. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know what happened to I don't know what happened to her. Let me try to get her back in here. Like, what you mean? She said she can't send a request. Hold on. Let me try to add her. Oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to add her back in. Oh my God! Did I go off alive? My bad. I went off. I'm trying to invite her back in here. They said I invited her to watch. I don't want to invite her to watch. I want to invite her to get on. Like, I don't see her in the comments. I don't see you in the comments. I can press bring you on camera, but I don't see you in the comments. I don't, but what's your take on the Bestie? I'm gonna see if, it say, oh my God, yo, hold on. I don't know what happened. Hopefully we can hear it this time.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Hey, yes,
well,
I
did.
Hello. Well, what the fuck does that? What the fuck?
Well, I don't know.
What
Listen, I'm so sorry. It's just a technicality, I guess.
I don't know, but I can hear you fine, like we regular do. So you know.
Okay, good.
So yes,
So back to the conversation. I'm sorry.
So we don't
I
know
feel like I agree with you, but I also disagree with you because it's like a coworker situation. How many times have you had coworkers and you might be in a big, you might work at a bank, it's 100 people there. You might see her in the elevator, hey, how you doing? Whatever. Oh, you got nice shoes, your hair look good, your eye, whatever. And she might got somebody going on and playing devil's advocate. You might see her boyfriend pick her up, pull her up, whatever. And then you might see him at the club or something. You might see him out at the gas station, and then they talking. Like, that was Portia's coworker. She didn't know her. She said she didn't know her. They put that together for the show. So even though she was shaking her ass in the bikini, they was at the pool. She was walking. She was in her house, but that was taped like that. It's a reality show. She didn't know her.
That man sitting there watching the whole time. She was giving that man a show. Yes, she was.
But if you think about it, they were already acquaintances, kind of, because when Portia was going with her baby's father at the time, so he was there too. So it wasn't like she was there intentionally. Now, we still don't know how they got together. However, that wasn't a friend of hers. So you're saying your take on it is you can't even date acquaintance. And I said, like, that was acquaintance of hers. So that's not okay.
I said friend or not. She invited that
she
girl
wasn't her
to her
friend.
house. She invited her into her door.
No. She was at work. No. She was at work. Let's be clear. That was her job. They was at a reality show. That the house was her reality show. So this is a reality show.
I'm not trying to hear all that.
It's a reality show. It's a reality show. It's a reality show. And they staged it that way. They staged it that way. They
look at him. Hey,
staged it that way. They staged it that way.
Okay, but everybody don't know that. You keep saying it. Okay, so everybody don't know that. So let's get to the point of what the world saw. The world saw as they was acquaintance. I say acquaintances because that's not friendship. Friends or whatever on the show, but acquaintances in my eyes. And she invited Portia over, and Portia in turn came over with her sister Lauren and I think the cousin and somebody else for her little squad and all that.
Yeah.
And they was all So Fallon invited her over. So friend or not, bitch, I invited you over to my house. So
are we going to talk about what we saw as a fake thing, or are we going to talk about the reality of the situation?
Oh my God.
Because the reality of it is so you say it's okay to not, so you're not supposed to date anybody's acquaintance. So that's your take on it. That's what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is if somebody invited me over to their house as company,
Sure. You
I am
should, yeah, I
not
hear you.
going to end up fucking they husband. Now don't
I
get
hear
me
you.
wrong. Some of y'all out there know, well, bitch, how can you say that because you're a fucking married man? We ain't talking about that. So mind your fucking business. We ain't talking about that. We're talking the fucking about if somebody invite me over to their house and then I'm their husband is there, they're happily married, so I think, or whatever, they're married, whatever. I'm not going to intend down the line fuck with this man. Cause no, I was all in that girl house and all that. She thought I was a potential friend and all that. Now I said I'm fucking her dude. No, as my younger day, I wouldn't have gave a fuck, but now I'm 41, so I'm using the brain now more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. It's just circumstantial. I think for Portia, it was circumstantial. I don't think she would have intentionally done that if it was somebody that was a girlfriend of hers or a friend of hers. That's just my opinion on that part. I think that it's free game. I mean, I think that even though we saw one way, and I didn't even watch it that year. I just watched the controversy behind it. I didn't even watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah, once they took Nene off of Phaedra, it was a wrap for me. So it's a wrap. I can't take no Kenya or no Candy. I can't stand them. So,
Candy.
but
no,
I can't stand Candy.
Everybody
and so
always on Candy. Leave Candy the fuck alone. Candy's making up coins, okay?
Yeah,
Candy's worldwide.
And that's why Portia got Simon, because he's got coins. He got more money than Dennis. He's a multi-millionaire. So there you go.
Probably do love him now, but I don't think it was, of course, intentionally for love when she got into it. She seen him off all that dollar signs and all what the fuck he had and all that. So no, I don't think it was genuine. But I think probably now she probably loves him. She probably didn't grow to love him. You can't grow to love a person if you wasn't.
You can. People do it
on their team from the gate. Like you can, become on their team after you get to know them and spend time with them. And all that.
You can.
I do think that they are. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I follow both of them. We don't know what nobody's doing, and that's why we wanted to talk. Well, you mentioned talking about it earlier when we were on the phone, but like nobody's relationship is goals. You don't know what nobody going through, and honestly, your take is something that I would have agreed with years ago. But I feel like love is love. Like you know what I'm saying. So I don't know how you gonna get it. You're not supposed to be sneaky and be conniving.
So let's just turn the subject on you now because you are married. Okay. So one of your co-workers from where you work at, you invite her over for a good evening, come have some drinks, some cocktail, kiki and all fake and shit and all that. Yeah, whatever. You invite her over, she bring her homegirl or two, because she, what I'm saying, whatever.
Right. I don't invite coworkers over. You entertain. That's first of all.
But hold on, but let's just see if you did. Okay, so you invite your coworker over to your home that you share with your husband and your children, and you entertained her for 3 to 4 hours. And then 2 months later down the line, you and him broke up. You're going through divorce separation, and all of a sudden, a homegirl that you invited over is now the fiance. How would you feel?
I mean, I would feel some type of way, but I still would feel like that would be on him. And I think it goes back to we as women, we blame the other woman. When in fact it's your man that basically you need to have a little. Well, sure, but we always give the woman, I'm gonna fuck her up, whatever. But we always let the man slide. We let the man slide. At the end of the day, I mean, if it's more Simon, then it would be Portia. I mean, because my husband is loyal to me first. Like, if you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, and then vice versa. Like, if somebody I don't deal with, you don't deal with them. So that's how it goes. So if that's the case, like, you shouldn't even. I mean, it was times when I was younger where it was guys that would be like, because I'm hard on guys, so it's like, you're a little spicy, and then you get to know me like, oh, you cool, I want to talk to you. No, you was talking to her, talk to her. Like you gotta be able to. I do have integrity. I do have that. Like even if you was over there first, go hit over there. Now he might say, well, I like you first and all that. Well, guess what, boo? You should have discerned that. You should have came on over here and then got turned away then. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I do. But I'm just saying, if you want to be fair, I like playing devil's advocate nowadays. I mean, I'm over 40. So I think that love is short. Love is short. Life is short. I think you got to get in where you fit in. We're not in our 20s anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that you step over people, because karma is a bitch. Yes, you know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow. So, if you're doing stuff with a phallus heart, so I'm reason why I'm breaking down the story, because y'all got to see it one way on the show. However, listening to what they say, we only could go by what somebody say. It didn't happen.
Henry talking about free game. Henry, what you mean free game, Henry? What you mean free game, Henry?
Because we letting y'all know, what's really going on.
I'm trying to get these comments over here and stuff.
Oh, so what they saying? She
Henry
loves that check. That's what Henry's saying. She loves that check. Well, first of all, Portia got her own money. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got his money.
Yeah.
But I mean, and that's another fun thing. Like, what can you do for somebody? You got 20 million, they got 1 million. At the end of the day, Portia had her own house. It was a nice house. You know what I'm saying? And buying Rolls Royce, I mean, come on. Portia already had a Phantom. Like, that's my dream car. So it's not like she really cares. Yeah, she drive a jet now. So now instead of her being in first class, she's pushing her. She's riding her. She has a house in Costa Rica with her husband, and she is fly in a jet. Okay, great. You know what I mean? But money is money. Once you get to a certain level in life, celebrity-wise, all you can buy is things. Things is fun. It's exciting. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I don't think Portia was with him for his money. I'm not saying that's not a factor, but we don't know.
I think
we
she
can only speculate.
She definitely did not get with that man in the beginning for that man looks and for that man to love on her. And
well, Dennis wasn't all that cute either. So I mean, Dennis was not that cute, and she has money. So,
but she didn't we don't know. So you're sitting here telling me she did not get with Simon for Simon's money? You're not telling me that.
So, because she's a millionaire too.
No,
I don't think so. I think a lot, just like Candy. Though your little favorite, Candy got more money than Todd.
I've always loved
Todd
Candy.
was a producer. Look at Candy's mom. Don't even like Todd because Candy basically putting Todd up. So
she ain't got no man her motherfucking self. She too busy.
Right. So why is Portia?
She probably had a man since Candy's motherfucking dad. Please, nobody wants to listen. She too busy.
But why?
She ain't never had a man since Candy.
So why do Portia got to be with somebody for a man and then Candy's with Todd for what? Love? What?
Candy, first of all, I don't think Candy and Todd got together for money. Candy had her own money. Todd had money. Todd might not have been to have money as Candy had money.
Don't even have Portia money.
Todd had money.
Portia got money. Portia got money. Portia got businesses.
And she was working
Portia did have money.
for
yes,
a while. So, okay.
Yeah, he was a producer. Portia has money
too. Yes. But just like she wasn't really with Dennis when he had that hot dog shit because it was a hot dog company.
Yeah, but he got franchises. He got Dennis got money.
Hot dogs because she worried about more material type shit and all that. The hot dog was not her forte, but still he was still getting hot dog money. He's still getting hot dog money.
Oh yeah,
keep on getting hot dog money. Keep having hot dog here, there, and there.
He getting money.
He's getting money. But I believe Portia got with Simon in the beginning for the money.
Okay, so
wasn't because
let's take it back to let's go back to us. Real people, average people like us.
Yeah.
Will you leave for money? Are you saying so is it money or is it the morals? So which one was it?
Years ago, it would have been for the money.
Okay.
But money is evil.
So now it's morals.
Money don't really mean shit because I can get my own.
Right.
So I never really needed a nigga for fucking money. A man's money was always plus money and all that because I can still take care of my shit and myself before him and after him. So I know, and then I've been getting some real good money. So no, I can get money on my own. I don't need a fucking nigga for money. I want a man for me, for a lifetime, for my companion. It's not about money. And I would say
so you
it's not about
my
sex.
Point. But not based on your posts. It's got to be about some type of.
But hold on, let me talk. But I can't be with somebody for life whose sex is really whack. That's just not going to happen. That's not going to work. That's why I've been single all these years because to keep it a being with you, I didn't read for the last up until now. Up
you
until
crazy.
now, I swear to God, for the last. I'm telling y'all for a while, because like niggas that I didn't ran through over the last 4 to 5 years can have not been able to satisfy me sexually at all whatsoever. And
so this is another conversation.
I don't care.
Oh,
I'm just saying, I've been running into little ass dick niggas, and some niggas will tell you he got no dick from the rip. But and then some niggas
you should even be messing with them at that point.
Sex and all that, but they be a good dude. And that's fine. But somehow, some kind of way, if I don't feel it, What am I gonna do for the rest of my fucking life? Make that fucking shit make sense. What am I gonna do? If I can't feel it, what I'm gonna do? Make it make sense. Like, I need to feel something, and I'm not a toy person no more.
Oh my Lord.
I don't do it with toys no more and all that. I don't really like being fingered and all that because I want to feel the real thing. But what am I gonna do? And you to pay all the bills. You a great man. You wine and dine me. You do everything you're supposed to do as far as me, my kids, your kids, the house, everything. What am I going to do at the end of the fucking day if I'm trying to get on and you sitting here all happy, you nutting, making noises and moaning, and I'm just sitting here hoping on a wishing a prayer, wishing I'm going to feel something, some kind of way one fucking day? No, I can't live like that. I'm sorry. And then there's some niggas who got like big ass dicks, but don't want to pay no fucking bills and don't want to do all that. And ain't no fucking good fathers, no fucking good ass fucking man and all that. And then it's just like, well, I don't want you to fuck me either. You ain't gonna dick me down and still can't fucking take care of shit and can't hold nothing.
Okay.
That's
okay. So since this conversation has changed,
I can't get a motherfucker to fucking level the fuck out. It's always here, or fucking here. I don't
0 to 100.
And then there's some motherfuckers
first of all,
who ain't ready to fucking settle down, and I am. So it's like, what you want me to do? That's why I'm going down South Kakalaki to get me a fucking Southern man. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Well, you changed the conversation real quick about size. So here you go, ladies. Do size matter? I mean, you talking about either or, so what do you want? So which one is it?
Okay, I don't have to have a nigga with a King Kong dick, but I need to feel it. That's the fucking difference. If I don't feel it, what the fuck good or what am I gonna do with that?
Well, you need to be able to touch it before you move forward in the next round.
I done had big, I done had small, extra medium, extra large. I done had all that shit because I'm 41. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's to the point where I want to feel it. Just let me feel this shit. Coming in and out and all that. Like, let me feel this shit. Like, if it's small and I can feel it and all that, then I can work with you. But if I can't feel nothing, like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah. Well, you know, if that's the case, then you need to not even go there. When you get to touching, you need to be able to say, hey, you know, have a good night. You know, I'm ready to go. You know, go ahead and, you know, take your time. Yeah, I'm ready to lay down and watch the kids. You know, you gotta go. You know, just like they touch, you better learn how to touch. Okay, that's not going to work for me, sweetheart. You have a good night. You know, it was good. You know, I'll give you a call.
I don't know.
See, catch you on, you know, the live.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes back to everybody clowning, you know, I guess I would say like Sierra, you know, okay, well, Russell Simmons' Future. So do women want, you know, the nice, okay, I can feel you and all that. Okay. Or you want the guy that's kind of, why are we passing through the guys that might be a nerd type guy? Maybe he's somebody that can satisfy you. Maybe he's someone that's hardworking. Maybe he's someone that ain't one of the little lady to dress him up a little bit. Maybe. Well, but what's wrong with that? Like, you know, is that why black women are not married?
It's nothing wrong with that. He could be the perfect man. That's why now I'm about to go outside the norm, outside my box.
Exactly. You should, because most black women are going to have to go outside. Listen, this is the reason why we discussed this some of the podcasts, because black women are going to be the least likely to get married, most likely to get divorced, and if you don't either go outside your race, you're going to have to be able to find different guys. You got great men that work 8 to 5, 9 to 5. Say what?
Tish was saying Portia did not have as much money as we think. It was for the money. I said definitely for the money.
I mean, that's an opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just like anybody. But, you know, I think that she had enough money for herself. But I'm not saying that his probably 10, 20, 30, 40 million ain't help her out. You know, but Dennis ain't had that kind of money. She agreed to marry Dennis. Dennis was cheating on her. You know, Portia would have been with Dennis had Dennis not cheated on her. So I think we're not looking at that aspect of it.
And let's go.
You know, Portia was with Dennis.
Why
Dennis proposed to her, he cheated on her, and that's why she got with someone else.
Why do we still cheat nowadays? Like, if you're not satisfied with what you got, let that shit go. Let somebody else.
Men want to cheat though.
Somebody else is waiting for it. Somebody's gonna do better than what you do. Let it go.
Yeah.
There's no need to keep going. it's no need. Like back in the day, yeah, everybody cheated. I cheated too. Who cares? But now it's no point. Let it the fuck go. Because if we together and something that I ain't doing that you want me to do and I ain't doing it, let me know. Give me a chance to correct some shit. Don't just all of a sudden just go ahead and step out and then, you know, a couple of days and then you come back and then you feel kind of guilty or you feel like you should have did or just period. Like, let me be able to correct some shit first. If I can't correct you and get it right how you want to get it right, then okay, then we can talk about us going our separate ways. What's the point of cheating? It's no point.
You talked about that, but we need to be realistic. In this climate that we live in, men's going to cheat. You know,
it's like not all men, but not everybody does.
I agree with you. I agree, but let's not compare females to males. We know for a fact, compared to females these days, the numbers are up. More females is definitely, you know what I'm saying, doing them. But the guys on a greater scale are going to cheat. Your friend we had on here a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, he said, why are we worrying about cheating? They're going to cheat, period. So do we care if our man cheat or what? Or do we need to be looking at, okay, well, you know, as long as he's taking care of the home, I'm good.
No.
I mean, you posed the question. Did you pose the question the other day, or did I read somebody saying, why or no, one of my other girlfriends, she says, why are we not getting married like our grandparents did? Why are we not staying married like our grandparents
because our
did?
grandparents put up with that. That's
there
why.
you go.
The
there you
grandparents
go.
tell you in the main heartbeat, they wasn't
That's
going
exactly
nowhere.
Right.
They stayed.
That's right.
They don't care who he was with. My kids' mama told me the broad that came and knocked on the door, she invited her in the crib to come have fucking dinner. Hell to the fuck. I wish the fuck I would. No, I'm not.
Absolutely.
They was willing to put up with this shit because the man was the sole provider and they were sitting at home, cooking, cleaning, and not doing all that. They wasn't going to work back in the day. They wasn't having their own money. No, I'm not. I don't care. Back in the day or now,
that's exactly right.
No, but nobody cheating on me. No, I'm not. Because I'm not going to.
That's exactly right.
No.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. So that's non-negotiable for you. So they can't have a side person.
Huh?
That's non-negotiable for you.
What?
That's a non-negotiable. That's a deal breaker. If he's cheating on the side, he taking care of home, but he might have somebody else. Or you found out he was cheating, you just gonna leave him.
Why stay with him if he's cheating?
I'm asking.
No,
this is my reality. I know a lot of women who stay in marriages or stay in relationships with men that cheat.
That fuck with a lot of people like as a one. I don't want the man that I have licking and sucking and fucking how he doing on me to the next person. I don't want that. I don't want that. So no, if you do it to somebody else, nigga, you can keep on doing it. Ain't no coming back from that. I'm too old for that shit. And furthermore, if another happens to lie one time, he gonna keep the fuck on doing it. Nah, it's Bruce is the first motherfucking time because the next nigga or another nigga ain't gonna do that shit.
So a husband,
and I don't got put up with it.
When you get married, you're gonna just let him go.
Girl,
divorce him.
And I'm gonna let him know from the rip. I'm not putting up with you going somewhere else. I'm not putting up with you sticking your dick, your tongue, your mouth, nothing. Paying nobody's bills, none of that shit. What you doing for me at home for now? If you're doing it somewhere else, go be somewhere the fuck else. And I don't care if we fucking married 10 fucking 20 years. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm telling you now, I'm not going for the bullshit. I'm letting them up fucking front. Nigga, you cheat one fucking time. I don't give a fuck how much good the fucking marriage is. I'm out because it's always somebody out there that's not going to do that. You just gotta find them. Like, nah, I'm too much. No, not in fucking this day and age. No, I'm not. Not when I got beauties and brains and I can go somewhere and meet somebody and help bring this to the fucking table. No, I'm not. I'm not going to settle for less. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, I hear you. I think that
my younger days I would have.
To that,
I got married at 22, 21.
Yeah.
I'd have stayed with a nigga. Yeah, because I was young. I'd have been young and dumb. Now, no. I would not.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's nothing wrong with having the expectation. I mean, that's a deal breaker. That's off the table in my marriage. But at the end of the day, I don't know what I would do. I mean, realistically, I mean, we don't have a deal breaker. I mean, that's our deal breaker for us. I mean, we don't cheat. However, the bottom line is that, I don't know what I would do.
Did, and you found out, and the girl told you, he was over here several nights sleeping with me, paying bills and all that.
To live in the real world, all what I bring to the table, it would just be ass. It would definitely be nothing more than that. So I would not tell you that I would leave because of that. I wouldn't tell you that. But I'm married to my best friend, so we're different. Sure. I'm not saying I would tolerate it again. I'm saying I'm married to my best friend. So if you feel like it's that weak, well, what's going on? Like you said, let me know what you need me to do.
But you know how
all
many
that.
people
So
say that
everybody's
I'm
different.
married to my best friend.
Sure.
He ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it. It
well,
would never
that's
happen.
why you
There's
didn't
no
hear
way
me.
in
That's why you didn't hear me say that. I said that I'm married to my best friend. So we are in talks that if it's ever a situation where I'm not doing something, vice versa, let's communicate that first. Let's communicate that. But I never could say never. I mean, I know people that have been married 20 years and their partner cheated on them from the church to the street.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. You know what I mean? So you never can say never. Like nobody's never that confident. But I am confident in what I have. So I know it would never be nothing that would be of substance. Let's put it like that, because I'm very confident in what I bring to the table. Right. So what I bring is something that you can't get. You can't buy what I got. I'm not talking about looks. I'm saying everything that I bring to the table. You know, you can't touch that. You know what I mean? So if you wanted some ass, and if it was different, then let's talk about that. Because I mean, hey, maybe I can find somebody something too. I'm just saying. You know, polyamorous. I mean, so we gonna be swingers or what? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do me. You gonna do me? What?
Maybe that's something that could be talked about if the person don't want to leave, but don't want you cheating either. Okay, maybe they can talk about being swingers or bringing somebody on to the. That's with me. That's something. But me, no, and no.
Right. Well, no, I ain't bringing nobody on now. I don't do no sister fucking wife. Yeah. No, I'm good, but you never could say never. I mean, you got people watching right now. Everybody been either you not married or you have been married. Everybody been cheating on. It's probably people getting divorced and re-divorced, married, remarried, from celebrities to regular people. So we not gonna sit here and act like it doesn't never happen. Exactly, absolutely, and still with them and love them and still going hard. And you can talk about them all you want at the end of the day, but she still was together. No, hey, you know. I'm saying, so you know, people put up with a lot of stuff when you've been married.
Cheating is one thing,
right?
Having a baby by somebody
else. Well, you just said non-negotiable. You said cheating was a non-negotiable
for people that put up with that. But for having a baby, like, okay, if you won't forgive him for cheating, that's cheating. But you have to forgive him because he cheated. And he got another fucking child, man. Suck my ass out of here.
I know people that have somebody had a baby and they went and took care of the baby. They went and took the baby to court and got the baby and raising the baby. You got people out here that don't want to invest. It's like you know, you're an investment. It's like you got 401k. You're not trying to. You didn't for 20 years. You didn't add that money up, and all of a sudden, you know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna gamble this money. I'm gonna put it on this whatever, and you lose all your fucking money on this investment. You gonna do that, or you gonna keep your investment and push through that shit?
An investment
is a marriage. Marriage is an investment.
Totally motherfucking different.
Oh no, honey.
Investment of finances.
I didn't train mine. I didn't train mine.
Totally different.
No, honey. I didn't train my husband. He trained.
Totally different.
I say you train. You got to train him. After 10, 20 years, you trained up. So that means I wasn't about to take all the work I didn't put into somebody. We always say, look, God forbid something happened to you, I'm not doing this shit again. And because it is a certain point.
See the grandmoms now still putting up with the grandpops, and they still cheating. And they living in the same bedroom, but one bed over here by the wall, and one by the motherfucking door.
Sure, absolutely.
But I don't know. I ain't gonna say my great granddaddy cheated, but him and fucking great grandmom, we go to fucking North Carolina.
Of course they did.
One bed was here and one bed was there. So that's what the fuck it was. And I asked questions.
Absolutely they did. Yeah, of course they did. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I think that in this day and climate that we live in, I know social media makes it seem like it's a whole lot more. But I think we should respect people in the decision that they choose to make. Whatever decision you choose to make for your life is your life. I think at some point I used to be like, oh, well, you got to do this way. You got to live like this, and you got to say this, and you got to do that. And if you don't go to college and do this and do that, I mean, I've had expectations for my children in my life, but if you don't live a certain way, then, you know, your life is wrong. I don't know how you might want to live. You might want to be single. You might want to be gay. You might want to be a swinger. You might want to. I got friends that got sister wives. I got friends that's Muslim that got another wife. I got all kinds of friends. I don't have to agree with them, but as long as you're
religion is a whole nother show.
Religion is a whole nother show, but guess what's not a whole nother show? Real life and happiness.
We ain't got time
so
for
if you happy, no, not tonight. But if you happy You happy.
Yeah, and
so
exactly.
you
That's
can't
why
shock a
I
person
always
if they
say
happy.
to each his own.
There
Everybody can
you
do
go.
whatever you want to do. If you happy,
Yeah.
ain't nobody's business, and should nobody give a fuck really, because it's between you and that person. So you should care less what the world thinks. That's how the fuck I feel. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I don't care. Like, motherfuckers feel some kind of way because I like girls. I don't give a fuck. So what?
So that
life. Who cares?
That makes for
it's fucking life.
Right.
Who cares? I like girls.
Exactly.
I like niggas too.
Exactly. Yeah. See, that ain't my thing, but that's your thing. So
life.
there you have it. Not for everybody.
I'm not swinging and all that. I'm not doing.
Who said that makes for a lonely life? What makes for a lonely life?
What makes for a lonely life, Tish? Hey, Janine.
What you mean by that? She love that check as she should. Hey, if I can be, ain't nothing wrong with money now.
What makes for a lonely life? Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with money. That's just like bitches out here that's fucking for the motherfucking money. That's solely fucking for the money. That's not getting up, want to fuck to work. That ain't got no motherfucking job. Ain't worrying about getting no motherfucking job because the sugar daddy or whoever the fuck they got is paying all the motherfucking bills. Nails done, hair done, every fucking thing.
There you go.
It's fucking life.
Yeah, because or the girl who ain't getting shit out of it, he just coming over there and fucking you anyway and getting nothing but smoking a black with you. Bitch, get a $1,000 Louis bag, or
the bitches that be letting the fucking niggas drive the cars. You know, they be having other bitches in the motherfucking cars. Other bitches in your motherfucking house. Why you fucking have work?
Oh,
the
bitch, house.
The bitch that called you, she done told you about this shit, but you don't give a fuck. You still with the fucking nigga, and he still riding around your shit with cum stains and all kind of shit in your fucking car.
Oh,
God. House should be like, again, that's
you get killed for stuff like that. Lord have mercy. Yeah. That's why I carry my gun with me every day in my pocketbook. Yeah. Concealed weapon holder. I will blow your head straight off, honey. You was in my car and you knew that was my fucking car. Yeah.
I just don't understand. Okay. I never understood why niggas, and some females do that shit too. So I ain't gonna keep on saying it's the men. But why does a person do that? Why?
That is crazy.
You pick up another person and someone else's fucking vehicle.
I agree. To their house, I never let nobody do that. Oh my God.
In bed and shit. Why do y'all do that? That's just the disrespectfulest shit ever in my fucking life.
I wish a nigga would when I was single.
Never.
Yeah, why? I would never either. Yeah.
It ain't just for y'all, for the men, it's for the females. Females do it too. Why do y'all do that?
Go into another woman's house? Ooh, Lord.
Why? And then
I wish a woman would.
The one who got picked up, she know it's the fucking bitch house. Because the bitch got shit in the car, female shit in the car, lip gloss, earrings, fucking you know how lotion, all kind of shit, bitches fucking leave in their car, so the fucking bitch know it's a bitch car. You go in the bitch house, she got all Victoria's Secret up there, Dove, deodorant, all kind of shit, and fucking bathroom and shit. All, you know what I'm saying? You know it's a bitch house. So why you in that fucking house? Why you in that fucking car? Like, why?
Yeah, so Tish said that living in loveless marriages. No, I definitely agree with you. The woman who says that she's okay with her husband cheating. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely don't want to be in something like that. No, absolutely not. They suffering in silence. This is true. A lot of people suffer in silence because they got kids and they depend on for money. Yeah. They don't have no money, and that's what a lot of our grandparents did. Yeah. And women these days don't have to do that shit because we make our own money. We make good money. So it's like that. I'm married for life, but I'm like, look, I make my money. So you know what I mean? Like we ain't doing no cheating around here because I don't have to stay for that. But our grandparents had to stay for that. Our grandparents didn't have no money. Like literally, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have no money like that. They didn't have no money in the bank. They stayed for the kids. They didn't have all they got. So you can leave and say, all right, I got a place I can go to. But a lot of women can't do that. You know, a lot of women can't just leave and get up and leave. You know, it's men that's getting cheated on that want to stay. Like we try to be, but it's women out here, they savages too these days. And you got some savage women that, you know, will cheat on your ass too.
So, that's why I said it's both. It ain't just the men. It's both.
Yeah, it's a little different nowadays.
Niggas, but I'm and then again I keep on saying it's females too. So I ain't just coming after dudes.
It's both.
We do the same thing too. But like, why do either other state when they're gonna cheat on and it's infidelity and all that? Why do we do it? Why do we take someone back that's been messing with our cousin or the brother or the sister or the mom sometimes? Why do we take them back? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you take a person back that cheated on you? And I'm
Right.
tired of people hearing about it's for the children. That shit out the door. That
Yeah.
years ago is for the kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no
Actually,
more
the
about
way
I'm staying
kids
for the
are
kids.
shaped up, you might want to leave for the kids because kids know more than what you think they
Yeah.
know. And so you
Yeah.
think you staying, but really you hurting your kids even worse.
Yeah.
So if you think you staying for your kids, they will tell you when they get older, you know what, you should have been left.
Yeah.
So I think, don't stay for them. Stay, just leave because you just
Because
stay
I
and make
know
an excuse.
some of my friends end up growing up resenting their fathers
Absolutely. And then
because
you wish
they
you would have
knew
left.
that the dad was cheating with the mom friend and all that, seeing the shit
Exactly.
and all that. He took her over to the house
Exactly.
and all that.
Yeah.
Well, motherfuckers do that shit, and people end up going resenting. They even probably
Yeah.
moms too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah.
friends that hate one of the parents because they watched them cheat the
Oh,
whole entire time.
yeah. I mean, I've seen it myself. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand how that is. You could have been left. Don't stay for me. Don't stay in nothing and be miserable. No, get out of that because your kids just like to see you happy.
Yeah,
You know.
that's
Yeah,
true.
you don't think so,
But
but
you're
they
not
know
being
you
happy,
miserable.
that
You
that
faking
affects
it.
their mood and their spirit as well. When
Yeah,
your mood and spirit is fucked up, they should be fucked up right along with yours.
absolutely.
And they can tell because of how you moping around the house or how you talking to them or how you looking all sad in their face or just, you know what I'm saying, or just even seeing the shit or hearing the abuse or hearing or seeing the neglection that the other parent is doing because, they're out here and, going here and coming in the house smelling like this.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, kids
Yeah.
now, just like
They
we
do.
knew at least fucking little what the fuck was going on. But
Exactly.
it's like we kids. Like, we ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? That's just, or sometimes you just, as a child, you think, why am I putting up with that?
Right.
Why is my dad
Well, that's
staying with her?
That's what I thought.
They,
That's what the fuck I thought. You
why
know what
was
I'm saying? Like,
she
get
putting up
out,
with
get
this?
out of this. Yeah.
Why is she putting up with it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
for what?
Yep.
Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely. When you
it's
get
no
old
need.
and mm-hmm.
It's
And I wish,
it's
I
no
wish
need to
different.
for all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you definitely don't want to stay in a situation where you're miserable and you're not happy. Whether or not you're single, you're in a situationship, you're in an arrangement, you know what I'm saying, is this good. I mean, I know plenty of women that is, going back again, messing with married men. Like, not only are you in loveless or could be in a tough relationship, tough marriage, you got women that's still messing with other men knowingly.
Right.
So let's let's work that out in 2023. Let's find your own man.
Yeah. And I just realized
Because
that
that's
I
what we
did
going
not.
back to Portia thing. You did not what?
I did not open up the hour with a moment of silence.
Okay, so we can close out with a moment of silence.
Moment of silence for my baby Shasha.
Yes.
And I'm so tired of hearing all the stupid ass stories about how motherfucker thinks she died or what they think know that. If you didn't know her personally, then you didn't know her story. So stop it. Stop just running around here saying what the fuck, repeating what the fuck you hear and all that shit. Because some of y'all sound dumb as a motherfucker. But it just, I hate when somebody do that shit, period, when somebody die. Y'all just quick to run and say, oh, I heard this, or I heard that, or you don't know shit. Shut the fuck up. God, that shit gets somebody's fucking nerves.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know the beautiful young lady, but I did call you right away when I heard about it, and I seen so many people that did know her. So, may the queen rest in peace. I didn't personally know her, but she was looked like she was a beautiful person. So, however and whatever, at this point, it doesn't matter what happened. It matters that we pray for her family,
and her daughter, her brothers, and her parents.
Yes,
friends, cousins, everybody. Yeah, so we're gonna end off having a moment of silence, and not only just her, for if you lost a loved one or a friend or something within the last couple of days, because we ain't been on since before Christmas. It's Christmas and it was New Year's, and you know what I'm saying. So,
and actually, a couple people have passed away. I mean, I've seen about, oh my goodness, maybe 5 people or more. It's just really been a tough. So hanging on in there, 2023. I mean, we have a lot of things that we want to do with our lives, but it's coming in. It's coming in hot. You know what I'm saying? And so, definitely is a little try. A lot of people I know going through a lot. A couple people I know of or acquaintances have passed away, from church to just regular people, celebrities getting hurt and falling out in the fields and everything like that. So it's definitely a lot going on. So,
but Mom, hold on, because my mom talking about please watch my mouth. Mom, it's the podcast, so I have to be 100% me.
Happy New Year.
Okay. So
All right.
Happy
Well,
New
good
Year,
evening.
guys. Again, nobody told y'all. They love y'all. We love y'all. Tune in.
We love you.
Again.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.